Hello everybody, I'm George Kalina and I'm the Chief of Police with the City of Miami Police Department, and I want to welcome you all to our first virtual night out. So National Night Out is a day, an event where we all come together. Typically it's outside in a park somewhere, and the idea is that we build with the community. We have officers from different elements that come out. We invite the community, we get to meet each other, get to know each other a little bit better, what we do, how we do, why we do, while we enjoy each other's company and really just have a good time. And it's a great way to build in the community. As you know, this year has been unlike any year we've experienced in the past, and so we're gonna have to do it virtually. But that's okay, we're still gonna have a good time. I hope you guys tune in, watch it, enjoy it, and celebrate along with us National Night Out. And now I'm gonna turn it over to Major Guerra.
Thank you, Chief. Hello everyone, my name is Major Al Guerra of the City of Miami Police Department's Community Relations Section. And as the Chief mentioned, unfortunately we're not going to be able to celebrate our National Night Out in the community with you. However, this year we've come up with a virtual National Night Out experience. This experience will have a host of different fun and exciting activities, as well as some crime prevention tips. Immediately after the show, we'll have a special edition of National Night Out Trivia, which will be on Facebook, so make sure you tune in. Those who win will win a $25 gift certificate at Target. We're going to start off our experience with a station tour of our 3 district stations. We're also going to follow it up with speaking to some of our officers and get some insight on why they chose this career, and also get some narrated versions of some heroic acts. Additionally to that, we're going to also show you some tools and equipment that the Miami Police Department uses to make our city the safest city in America. And then we're going to close it up by speaking to some members of the community that are going to share some of their experiences in working with the Miami Police Department. So without further ado, we're going to head over to our North District Station and see Major William Cook. Take it away, Major.
Hello, and welcome to the North District Substation. Thank you for participating in National Night Out 2020. Of course, we're dealing with this pandemic, and we're very sorry that we can't get with you on a more personal basis, but welcome to the North District. My name is Major William R. Cook, and I am the Major of the district. And right now, we'll go on a tour of our administrative offices, and I'll introduce you to our commanders of the areas. The district is comprised of 3 net areas. The first one is Little Haiti with Commander Max Gabriel.
Hello everyone, I'm Commander Gabriel. I'm the commander of Little Haiti net area. I want to say, give a shout out to all the Little Haiti people, and I want to encourage you to come out and National Night Out. Have a good time.
And here we have one of our administrators, Miss Tammy, and she definitely makes sure our administration areas are 100% taken care of so we can ensure that we properly serve the community. Speaking of serving the community, our motto is united to serve, because we feel like we have to be united in order to serve you more effectively and efficiently, to make sure that we are doing everything we can to keep our community safe. Here we are going to Model City, and you will meet Commander Mitchell.
Greetings, how you doing? Greetings each and every one of you. I'd like to thank you for participating on National Night Out. I'm Commander Omar Mitchell from the Model City area. I'm part of the North District United to Serve team under the great leadership of Major Cook. Again, due to these times of pandemic, COVID-19 Corona, I'm pleased to say that we're doing our best to engage community, and we're going to look at every opportunity we can to meet and reach out to each and every one of you. And as soon as this is over, we'll do another link up, or we'll do a face-to-face, and we welcome you to come out and visit the great North District Station of the City of Miami Police Department, where we're ready to serve, united to serve, and we're here to engage community and be as transparent as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.
And now you've had the opportunity to meet 2 of our commanders, and we'll go now downstairs where we'll meet the Upper East Side commander, Commander Abreu. As you can see right now, we're making improvements to our station on an ongoing basis to make sure that the officers have a good environment to work in. As you can see behind me, we have some mailboxes where we leave pertinent information for the officers to ensure that all of our paperwork is in order. Over here we have our roll call room. Under normal circumstances, this room will be filled with officers on a daily basis, receiving their briefing to make sure that everybody has what they need on a daily basis to ensure that we're serving the community effectively. As you can see, here's some of our heroes over the years who've been instrumental in making our area safe and have made the ultimate sacrifice to ensure the safety of you and the community. Let's go over here to the other side where we'll see the body-worn camera area where our officers dock their cameras every day to ensure accountability on the services that they provide in the community. As you can see, we have several cameras on an ongoing basis to record and make sure that their interactions with the community go off without a hitch. And now, we're in Upper East Side Commander's office, Commander Abreu.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Commander Abreu. I am the commander for the Upper East Side Net area. I want to welcome everybody to National Night Out. And for all the Upper East Side residents and all the City of Miami residents, welcome for joining us at National Night Out. Thank you. Have a great night.
As you can see, we have wet paint signs. As I mentioned before, we're always trying to make modifications. This is our lieutenant's office, where all our lieutenants who are the shift commanders operate from. Behind you here, we have the holding cell, where we interview and conduct all our investigations for initial arrestees when they come in to make sure that they're given their rights properly and have all the adequate information they need to be processed accordingly. Here we have the sergeant's office, and we have our best of the best wall where we try our best, we make our best attempt to honor officers for good and hard work that they do on an everyday basis. Because this is a full-time job with full-time commitment to serving the community. Remember, united to serve. We unite here in the police station to make sure that we serve the community effectively and efficiently. So here we have our front lobby area. Here's where you would make your initial contact with our police station to be helped by one of our staff who will take your initial report to make sure that all the pertinent information is taken properly to ensure accountability and getting your situation resolved. Over here we have our net office where you can come and get services such as help with permits and so forth. We're a full service police department. We really believe in community policing. Actually, I'm one of the fortunate police officers who've had the opportunity since 1998 when we ushered in community policing to be a pillar in the community as well as a servant to the community. And it's my extreme honor to now, years later, be the district major. And the responsibility and commitment that I have is unwavering. And I really thank you. I hope that you've enjoyed your tour of the North District. And remember, we're united to serve the community, and that's you. Have a good night.
Thank you, Major Cook. And now we're going to travel southbound, and we're going to go to our South District with Major Jesus Ibalmea. Take it away, Major.
My name is Major Jesus Ibalmea. I'm assigned to the South District. I'm the commander here. I want to introduce to you my amazing staff, starting off with Commander Wesley Luis Francois, assigned to the Coconut Grove Net area. Commander Daniel Garrido, assigned to the Coral Way Net area. Commander Fabra Ellington, assigned to the Brickell Net area. Commander Nerly Papier, assigned to the Little Havana Net area. And Commander Carlos Castellanos, assigned to the Flagami Net area. We're going to give you a quick tour of the South District Station today. So let's go on and do our tour. Let's go, guys. Okay, as the officers report to work on a daily basis, What they do is they start off with coming into the station here. They walk into the roll call room, and here's where they're going to receive all their briefings, their assignments, and so on and so forth. As you can see, we have lock boxes for firearms. This is utilized whenever an officer makes an arrest, and the arrest is related to a DUI arrest. They go ahead and they secure the weapons here, and then they come over into our DUI room, which is where they process all DUI arrests. So in here in our roll call room, the officers come in, and this is where they grab their body-worn cameras and they put them on. They're nice and charged, ready to go out there and perform their job function. As you can see, we receive a lot of support mail, especially during these times, from children, kids, the community. So we go ahead and we want to place these here so that the officers get to look at them and see how well appreciated they are day in and day out for the job that they do so well. Here we also have in our roll call room the Heroes Roll Call, which is basically all of the officers that have passed away in the line of duty. It's important to never forget them, and also for our officers that come in through these doors day in and day out to know that these officers paid the ultimate sacrifice in performing their duties. Here we have the South District Prisoner Processing Area. Basically anyone that gets arrested that's brought into the station, the officers secure them here, and this is where they sit and they actually complete all of the paperwork prior to having that person taken to the jail facilities. We also have the Miami Police Explorer Post 122. As you can see, this is a program that has been extremely successful for us here, and these are the young men and women who have interest in becoming police officers in the future, where they work with us in order to make those dreams a reality. Aside from our net commanders who I introduced you to earlier, we have field duty lieutenants, which are basically our deputy commanders. This is one of our field duty lieutenants, Lieutenant Stephen Costell, hard at work, making sure that the entire platoon in the shift is running efficiently the way it's supposed to. And of course, we can't fail to mention our sergeants, who are our first line supervisors, who are intricate in communicating with our officers and making sure that our boots on the ground, which are fine men and women of our department, are doing their job efficiently and effectively on a day in and day out. And here we have one of our amazing A-shift sergeants, which is Sergeant Octavia Jones, and she also ensures that our officers are performing, and she's supervising them and ensuring that they are providing the ultimate service that we provide here at the Miami Police Department. So here we have the mailboxes for all of our officers. So each and every officer is assigned a mailbox where they're able to receive any mail that's sent to them directly to them once they come into the station. So here we have Officer Ray Gonzalez, which is one of our fine officers here at the Miami Police Department. And basically his role is anyone that walks into the station that needs any kind of assistance or help, he is here to help them and provide them whatever it is that they need in order to make sure that they get the services that they deserve. And of course, our station and our day here will not be complete without a cup of Cuban coffee to enjoy. Cheers. So earlier you saw the lieutenant and sergeant's office, and now this is my office. This is where the command staff of the South District works. And this is Commander Louis Francois, who's our Coconut Grove Net commander, who you met earlier. And this is our lovely Commander Faber Ellington, the Brickell Roads commander, who you met earlier. And this is my office. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of our South District. Once again, thank you so much. If you're a resident of the South District area and want to come by and say hello, we appreciate your support. Thank you and have an amazing day.
Thank you, Major. And now we're going to bring it home to our headquarters in downtown Miami. And we're going to take a tour of our central headquarters with Major Frank Fernandez. Take it away, Major.
Welcome to the Central District. Happy National Night Out. Join me on a tour of our Central District. Right there. This is our front desk area where residents can come in and fill out reports and get assistance if needed from our officers that are manning this station 24 hours a day. Hello, everybody. This is our main lobby area of our station. And this is when you see, if you walk into our station, this station also houses different units and leadership of the police department, to include our criminals investigation division, and other units that are integral to our success. Let's walk in now. Let me give you a real quick tour of our area. This area right here that you see is our sergeant's office. Our sergeants are out in our communities right now, assisting officers in their crews and servicing our areas. So there's no one here right now, but this is where the sergeants come in and prepare for their shift. Follow me to the back area. This is our administrative area, where all the paperwork and all the operational plans and everything that has to do with managing the administrative function of the district happens back here. Here to my right, you have Mr. Isa Duffy. She's our administrative assistant in the Central District, and she is the heartbeat of this area. She maintains our paperwork flow. She maintains the emails going, and without her, it's impossible to operate efficiently. Thank you, Teresa. You're awesome. This is my office. This is my office. This is the major's office for the Central District. And we do here is we manage pretty much the daily operations, daily services that go out to our citizens. And behind me, I'm going to introduce you to some of our commanders that are here today from our 5 service net areas that we service, which is downtown, Overtown, Edgewater, Allapattah, and the Wynwood net areas. Follow me. Good morning, Commander Reguera.
Good morning, sir.
This is Commander Reguera. Commander Reguera leads the downtown net area. Commander.
Absolutely. Good morning, and welcome to Central Station. It's a pleasure having you guys here today.
Thank you, sir. Commander Dan Kerr. Commander Dan Kerr is our Wynwood commander. Good morning, Commander.
Good morning.
Also consider the potential negative impacts of this program.
The rest of our commanders are out in the field right now, working closely with their stakeholders, their officers. So what we're going to do now is walk into our briefing room, also known as our roll call room. And this is where we hold our briefings. Obviously, during the global pandemic that is going on at this time, we do all of our roll calls outside where we can maintain social distancing and maintain proper space with our officers. So let me take you back here and show you another area. This area back here is our docking stations for our body-worn cameras, where officers report to at the end of their shift and store their documented footage from their body-worn cameras. This is the major's office at the Central District, my office. From this office, we manage 5 net areas: the downtown area, the Overtown net area, Allapattah, Wynwood, and the Edgewater net area. I have 5 commanders that work this district, and let's walk around and see if we can run into some of them today. Hey, Commander.
Hey,
this is
Major.
Commander Reguera. He leads the downtown net service area.
What's up, guys? Well, welcome to the Central Station.
So there's Commander Kurt. How you doing, Commander?
Oh, hello.
He's the Wynwood commander.
I was just looking up food for the poor here. I was going to work on some charity work. You guys interrupted me.
And I believe that
Carry on.
Thanks.
historically, some of the projects that come across.
This area to my right is our prisoner processing area. That's a very busy place. We're not going to walk in there today, but basically every prisoner that has to be processed to go to our local correctional system gets processed before going over there first here at our facility. Commander Sierra from our Allapattah net area and Commander Joseph could not be here today. They're attending mandatory training. However, back here we also have our lieutenant's office, which is a shift commander for every shift here in the Central District, and they're out in the field at this time, so we cannot introduce you to them. One more person I want to introduce to is Commander Freddie Cruz, which is right around the corner. We're now in the PIO office. Let me take you back to meet Commander Freddie Cruz. Hello. Commander Cruz, good morning.
Hey, Major, good morning.
How
How are you?
Good to see you.
Fantastic. How are you doing?
How are you? Good. I'd like to introduce you to Commander Freddie Cruz. He's our PIO commander and our Edgewater Net commander as well.
You met me before wearing a bike uniform as the Edgewater commander, and that's true. The newest net area, fascinating net area to the city of Miami. But I am also the commander of the Public Information Office and Social Media Unit. Now, the Public Information Office is the face of the organization. Not only are we responsible for setting up interviews for the Chief of Police or discussing any active scenes, any crime scenes, and working with our local media, but we also are responsible for promotional ceremonies. We're also responsible for any graduation, academy graduations, coordination, and interviews with the Chief, among lots and lots of other things. And on the social media world, we're very active on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we're asking you to follow us at Miami Police. We have thousands and thousands of followers from around the world, and we keep everyone in the city of Miami up to date on anything that's occurring. Lots of positive news, any road closures, any active scenes, always very transparent. So it's a wonderful unit. It's a very important unit. We work directly for the Chief's office, so we cannot fail. We cannot drop the mic. We always providing quality service. Thank you very much, and please follow us. And I want to show everyone a little special treat. 3 of our vehicles that are patrolling throughout our city of Miami, and the significance. Behind me, I have a pink vehicle that we actually launched now on October 1st for breast cancer awareness. This year, it's actually a very, very, very special vehicle because we partnered up with our friend Romero Brito, a celebrity artist, which actually helped us with the design, put his art piece on the actual vehicle, and not only that, gave us an extra surprise by signing it. So it's actually very special, and this vehicle is not only for the City of Miami residents, but it's for those that either have family that is currently suffering with breast cancer, somebody that lost their life, and for you, the family, we never forget about you, and this vehicle is in your name and will be patrolling throughout the whole city of Miami. On another note, we have our Slingshot. It was actually launched exactly 2 years ago, and this Slingshot patrols the area all over city of Miami. We take it to all our functions, we take it to our food drives, we take it to any school events, and it's been a great joy for the kids. The kids love it. They love the lights. They like to play with the siren, the horn, and it's just an eye turner. Everyone that comes in from out of town always wants to take a picture. They always ask us about it. It's a wonderful vehicle. And this, we partnered up with our friend Alex Vega from the Auto Firm, which actually specially designed this vehicle after it was actually donated from Polaris. So thank you, Alex. Thank you, Polaris. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. And last but not least, a very colorful vehicle that we actually launched a few weeks back. It's the Autism Awareness Vehicle. Beautiful vehicle. We're going to leave this one wrapped for the remainder of 2020. And our friends at Florida Wraps and our friend Enrique Santos, local DJ and reserve officer, was generous enough to donate the funds for us to have this vehicle. And again, we have lots of individuals here in the City of Miami Police Department that have families that have autism, or not only that, here in the City of Miami, our community as a whole, we have not forgotten about you. We care about you. And again, this is just a way to highlight you. This vehicle is for you. So again, it's all about community. Thank you very much to all our friends. I also want to give a special shout out to our friends at Metro Wraps, which assisted us with that vehicle, that beautiful pink vehicle for the month of October. Thank you very much. Again, partnerships, community, it's all about you.
And now we're going to check out our community relations section. Oh, good. They're filming today. Let's just go in there. Hey, good afternoon.
Hey.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing?
Major Fernandez, how you doing?
Major Guerra, Sergeant Green. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hi.
Good afternoon. Did we interrupt something?
Was the on-air light on?
What light?
The on-air?
I'm not sure.
Because we're in the middle of. Are you doing a station tour now?
I'm actually doing a station tour today. Yes, I am.
Oh, because I'm doing this for National Night Out.
Yes.
Oh, because I'm doing the intro for National Night Out.
Outstanding. Perfect timing.
Wow. Okay.
Well, let me introduce you to Major Guerra. He's our commander of our community relations section.
Basically, community relations, what we do is we build that trust and that relationship and partnership with residents and business owners of the city of Miami. We also have a slew of different programs, kind of like the Citizens on Patrol program, our Citizens Police Academy. We also have the Reserve Officer program within the Community Relations section. And our biggest program that we have is with the youth, and that's our PAL program, which is the Police Athletic League. We have over 1,000 kids involved in our PAL program. And our PAL program basically has tackle football, flag football.
I'm a true champion.
Make sure y'all join us. Miami PAL Athletic Workout. Meet me in the end zone.
Hello, Miami. My name is Major Albert Guerra of the City of Miami Police Department's Community Relations Section, along with Lieutenant Alex Cooper. On behalf of Chief George Kalina, we would like to encourage all city residents and business owners to join our great Citizens on Patrol program.
The Citizens on Patrol program is a great way to get involved and to improve your community.
So as Lieutenant Cooper mentioned, get involved and help be part of the solution. And more importantly, help keep Miami the safest city in America. We have basketball, wrestling, track, our STEM program, and now with what you see around us, which is our video production area, it's going to be our film and social media production, which are going to be, the youth is going to be able to do editing and filming and directing. So it's going to be another program that we're going to be able to give to the kids of the city of Miami. And another resource that we have, which will be coming up in a little bit, which we're going to interview, kind of, sort of, except I don't speak this person's language, is our community-oriented dog, and that's Freckles. You gotta meet Freckles. In fact, here she is. So this is Freckles. She's our community-oriented police dog. Basically, Freckles goes out into the community. She does a lot of social events. She goes to schools, she goes to parks, and she basically mingles with other dogs, other people, and of course, even our own staff here in the police department. And with her today is her handler, Anna Mayorga. Officer Mayorga, can you talk a little bit about Freckles and what she does?
Freckles is a rescue from the Humane Society. She's been with us for about 1.5 years. Right now she's still in the process of training. We go around the police station, we go out to events. We tried, now after COVID, we're going to start visiting the senior centers again and start going to schools and doing presentations with her.
Thank you, Officer Mayorga. So in addition to Freckles and all of the other resources that we have another resource within the Community Relations section, and that's our Do the Right Thing program. Major Fernandez, is it all right if we go over to see Do the Right Thing?
Absolutely, let's go over there.
All right, let's go.
I'll follow you.
You got it. So this is the front door to Do the Right Thing. We're going to see Executive Director of Do the Right Thing, Adi Espinosa.
Hello.
Hi, Adi.
Hey.
How are you, Ms. Espinosa?
I'm great, and yourself?
Great.
Hey.
I want you to say hi to the city of Miami.
Hi, how are you?
And I wanted to see if you could give them a little bit brief description of what we do here at Do the Right Thing.
Absolutely. So Do the Right Thing is a nonprofit that works with the Miami Police Department to recognize and reward children in the community who do positive actions and good deeds. Every single month of the school year, we get around 800 students nominated for things such as turning in $1 or turning in a gun or saving a life. Each student that gets nominated is rewarded with the prizes that you see here. Out of those 800 a month, we do select 10 that get to attend a special ceremony here at the Miami Police Department. In addition to our regular awards program, we also have a trip to Washington, D.C., where we get 9 special winners out of the school year, and they do get to enjoy a trip with Do the Right Thing in Washington, D.C., as well as we do offer a scholarship for the Miami Police Department for any high school senior that would like to become a police officer. If you would like to submit a nomination for a student in the community that you know has done the right thing, please visit www.dotherightThingInc.org. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, Abby. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, Abby, how are you, sir?
Good.
Good to see you.
Same here.
Ma'am, how are you?
I'm good, sir. Yourself?
Good to see you. Major Guerra, thank you again for taking the time and showing us around. We appreciate it. Keep doing a great job, and we definitely appreciate that. All right? Thanks.
Thank
again,
you,
sir.
thank you, and thank you for visiting Community Relations.
My pleasure, sir. We'll see you around. What we're going to do now is go up to the communications section and take a look. This is our communication section. This is where emergency and non-emergency calls are received and dispatched to our police officers on the street. Come on in, let me show you around. Hello, ladies.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Miami Police Communications. I'm EDS Lewis, and this is where we receive and dispatch all your 911 calls. Feel free to take a look around. Have a good National Night Out.
Now let's go to our real-time crime center around the corner. This is a real-time crime center. Some of the coolest technology in our city is in this room. We use technology and analytical capabilities to provide real-time information to officers on the street. Let's take a look. Obviously, it's a secure environment, so we have to get permission to gain entry. So give us a second.
Welcome everyone to the Real-Time Crime Center at the City of Miami Police Department. I'm Sergeant Gutierrez. I hope you're enjoying your National Night Out. And just to give you an idea of what we do here is, the idea is to leverage technology to assist us in combating crime and keeping our citizens, residents, and tourists safe when they come to the City of Miami Police Department. We monitor our live cameras here that cover multiple areas throughout the City of Miami Police Department to make sure that all are safe while visiting and enjoying their time here. I hope you enjoy your night out.
That was a real treat. Now let's go upstairs to our Criminal Investigations Division where our detectives work. This is our Criminal Investigations Division. In this floor are housed units such as homicide, robbery unit, burglary unit, and economic crimes unit, to name a few. This is where detectives initiate, follow up, and investigate crimes that occur within our community. And that completes our tour of our Central District Police Station. Thank you for joining us today. I certainly enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful National Night Out, Miami.
Thank you, Major Fernandez, for that great tour of our central headquarters. And now, what's a National Night Out without seeing some of our great tools and equipment used by our specialized units to help keep Miami safe? That was exciting. And now, let's get to meet some of the officers from the City of Miami Police Department and get some insight on why they chose a career in law enforcement, as well as hear some of their stories of acts of heroism. So let's start off with Officers Antonio Gonzalez and Sergeant David Burnett.
Hello, I'm Officer Antonio Gonzalez. I've been in the department for 2 years, and I currently work in the Overtown Net area.
My name is Sergeant David Burnett. I've been in the department for 12 years, and my current assignment is Alapata Net Supervisor.
I wanted to become a police officer to help the city I grew up in and make it better for everybody that's going to live in it in the future.
I became a police officer to serve the community of Miami, to give back to the community, and to make the community of Miami a much better place.
My most memorable moment has been working with my older brother. He's always been an inspiration to me and somewhat of a role model, and getting to work alongside him and seeing what he did every day on the day-to-day has, to me, been inspirational.
My most memorable moment as a police officer was the ability that I had to work with my father in the police department. We worked together as police officers and as supervisors in special events and in the patrol function.
We're just humans. The badge and the uniform is just that. It's just a badge and a uniform. Sometimes you have a bad day and you need somebody to talk to, and we could be that. We could be friends, we can be neighbors, we can be the shoulder you rest on.
During these difficult times that we are all going through, you could always rely on us as a backbone for you guys. So if you need to talk, if you need help with anything, if you need guidance, mentorship, please reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to assist you in any which way possible. On August 15th, we responded to an incident in Overtown. The call came out as an emergency call for service, where a woman was hanging outside a third-story window, holding on literally for dear life with her hands on a windowsill. Upon my arrival, I was flagged down by a citizen, and I witnessed the female hanging on the windowsill with her bare hands.
When I arrived, I witnessed Sergeant Burnett already attempting to make verbal contact with the woman, and I witnessed the woman herself hanging out from, if I remember correctly, a third-story window in the apartment complex.
I immediately attempted to make contact with her and establish some type of communication since she was in extreme distress. At the same time, I saw Officer Gonzalez arrive, and I began to direct him verbally on scene to which apartment she was in. Additionally, I gave him instructions to break the door if need be to gain access to the female.
At that point, I started running up the stairs to try and get to her apartment as quickly as possible, to try and either enter the apartment building at the apartment, or if I have to, break down the door.
But as soon as he got to the female and began grabbing her, I was able to see Officer Gonzalez's torso and upper body hanging from the window itself, holding onto the female as she let go.
I was able to grab her and maintain a hold of her as other officers started flooding into the bedroom to assist me and pulling her back in. And when I initially grabbed her, I noticed a sudden drop in her that she had actually let go at that moment. From then on, it felt like every second was a half hour until I realized that officers already flooded the room and they were assisting in everything they could.
So basically the apartment looked like a chain of humans holding on to one another, because Officer Gonzalez was hanging outside of the window from his upper body out. Then we had officers holding onto him, which were holding onto each other, basically like a chain, so that to ensure nobody would fall.
When the other officers arrived, I instantly felt somebody grab onto my belt and pull me back down, and the relief at that certain moment was indescribable. I felt like I had literally a guardian angel holding me down and giving me the assistance I needed.
So as all the officers were holding on to each other, we worked together as a team. And like the saying goes, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Fortunately for us that night, we did not have a weak link. And we were able to work together as a team and fight the excruciating pain that our bodies were being put through to save this woman's life. Neither Officer Gonzalez or I did this by ourselves, but we did it with a group of officers that came together. And these officers were Antonio Gonzalez, Officer Zachary Estape, Officer Lazaro Rodriguez, Officer Yohaska Escorcia, Officer Shirlady Garcia, Officer Gabriela Rodriguez, and Officer William Proctor. Without all of us, I am certain that this lady would have lost her life. Regardless of whatever is happening in society today, tomorrow, or in the future, us police officers will always be here. We're here to serve you, the community. We're here to protect you, the community. And we're here for you, to guide you and to mentor you, and to just hold a hand if we have to. Whether it be because you're hanging outside of a window, because you're crying over a lost loved one, or because you just need somebody to talk to. We're here for you.
That was a great story. And now, let's hear from Officer Lorena Concepcion.
Okay, my name is Lorena Concepcion. I work in Little Haiti. I am a PST officer, and I have been an officer for almost 2 years with the City of Miami. The reason why I became an officer was I never really thought about it, but I knew that every day you would be, meeting new people, doing new things. Eventually, one day, I came across 2 officers in a situation that I didn't know anything about becoming a cop or being an officer, but the way that they handled the situation, and that just kind of like boosted me all the way to finishing the academy and actually doing the, becoming a police officer. Maybe the public is aware, maybe they're not, but we have the ShotSpotter system, and it tells us exactly where there might be either, shots being fired or casings or previous shots being fired and all of that. One day we were about to, go home. Our shift was ending, our tour was ending. We get a ShotSpotter and it's 1 round. So we're all like, we're literally getting ready to go, and we say, let's go. We show up to the scene of the ShotSpotter, and there's a man, like I thought it was a boy, I thought it was a kid, running down 79th Street with blood all over himself. And he's running, and like the more that he runs, the more you see him like kind of falling over. And when I tell him to sit on the floor, I start putting on my gloves and everything. This was when the coronavirus had just started, the COVID had just started. I didn't think about any of that. I was like, this guy just got shot, and I don't know where he got shot. So I'm there trying to take off his shirt, trying to see where the blood is coming from, and he had gotten shot once in the rear by like his kidneys almost. And it was just like first aid, and it was so many things going on that I'm like, I don't care what this guy has done before or what led him to get shot, but right now he cannot, pass on me, like he cannot die on me. He needs to make it to the hospital. And ever since then, like that's my the only thing that kind of pushes me to do everything every day the way that I do it is because of that one incident. That guy that, I saw him and I knew there was blood, and I knew that if I didn't help him, it was going to be like his last breath right in front of me, and I did not want that. The incident on Biscayne was kind of like it went from 0 to 100, as we say, in a second, in a matter of a second. Everything was fine, and then all of a sudden we're getting the doors open on our vehicles, we're getting like skateboards thrown at us, and it was so much, there were so many things going on and so many words that were not, necessary for that incident. We're here to tell you, get off the street. One of these people are gonna come and they're gonna be tired of you blocking them going home, and they're gonna come and hit you with a car. So get off the street. Oh no, I'm not gonna get off the street, I'm not gonna get off the street. And it was just like, it was a resilience. They were not moving. So once we finally, formed the line, we started pushing them out, that's when they started getting physical towards us. Myself and the other officers, we get them, finally on the sidewalk, and then all of a sudden we turn around and there's like a group of them going straight towards the other undercover car that was by us. Skateboards being thrown, then that's when the whole entire incident started happening. That incident right there makes me feel, a little bit, standoffish with what I'm supposed to be doing every day, because I'm not here to tell you, hey, you know what, you can't stand in the middle of the street, but I am here to tell you, you can't stand in the middle of the street because you're gonna get hit by a car or because someone's gonna come and, do some harm towards you. The moment that you're not abiding by the law and you're harming us, we have to, push you back. That's it. No more of this. Whatever you want to do it from here, from over there, but don't attack us when we're here to help you. A conversation with me or any officer might get you, a better understanding of why we do what we do and how we do what we do. Don't just because certain things are happening around, the entire world, not just the United States, the entire world, doesn't mean that every single one of us is the same. Doesn't mean that, oh yeah, you're over there standing and you're laughing, but you're not helping other people. No, we're here to show face. I'm here. If you ask me questions, I'm gonna answer them the best that I can. If you have a concern, come to me and talk to me. Don't just berate me because, I'm here as an officer. You understand? So the community needs to understand that we chose this because at the end of the day, we wanna help. We wanna help. Whether it's the way that they think we should help or not, we have laws that we have to abide by. And at the end of the day, we always try to help. No matter good or bad, we're always there. We're the ones running towards, the line of fire and everything. We are here to help the community. We're not here to do something negative towards them or to them. I am from here. I am from the struggle. I am not just, I just became a cop because, oh my God, I'm going to become a cop. No, I became a cop because I saw something that was not done correctly. And I decided that if I put on the uniform and I am here, I am able to do what I saw do wrong. I can fix that in my own way. So I grew up in Miami. I know the wrong and the right and the bad and the good from this place. So I decided to be here to be able to fix that, the little bit that I can with the little bit of people that I meet every day.
Thank you, Officer Concepcion. And now let's hear from Officer Antoinette Henson.
I'm Officer Antoinette Henson. I've been with the City of Miami Police Department for about 22 and a half years, and I'm now currently working as a Brickell NRO. Considered the Brickell Net, but Brickell Net covers the Rickenbacker Causeway, the community of the Roads, which is just off of Coral Way, and all of Brickell from the core to the bay. My most memorable day was I actually wasn't on duty that day. I was at the American Airlines Arena with my family at Disney on Ice, and someone screamed my name. And I was Officer Smith at the time. And it was someone I had helped off the streets, and she had stuck with the program. She had gotten a job, and she was in school, and she was so happy to see me. She gave me a hug and gave me all the great news of all the things that was happening to her since I assisted her into a program. I have a passion for helping people. So I interact with the homeless a lot. And one of my most, outside of the last incident that I just mentioned, I met a young lady and she was going through a rough time, and someone had just taken some things from her, and she has no family. Her brother lives out of town, and I was able to assist her to recoup some of those things for her. And every day now, or every time that she sees me, she always makes sure she says hello to me. And I'm a people person. It doesn't matter where you're from, male, female, no matter the color. I'm a people person. I'm like, if there's something I can do to assist you, then I'm the one to come to. If I can't do it, I will find the right resources to help. Well, when I went through the academy, I knew I had to learn a lot about law and, things that I needed to know and get certified in to become a police officer. But there was something I remember that my FTO said to me that sticks to me to this very day. And I was just getting ready to transition off of FTO, and he said, take what you've learned in the academy, take what you've learned from me, and take the best part of yourself and be the best police officer you can be. And I've lived by that for the past 22 and a half years. And that's the reason why I like to, work with the community, because they need to know that we're not just police to professional police officers to enforce laws or anything like that, but we're people too. We're here to help in more aspects than, writing tickets or anything else. We're here to help you. There's an abundance resources that we have that we can, you know, whether it comes to your children, different organizations. It's a wonderful network when you can go out and introduce other people to other agencies or other associations, and they can come together because we're all in it for the same things. We want to make sure that the communities are safe, and it's a partnership. It's just like any other relationship. If you have a good relationship, then things will work. So that's one of the most important things I thrive on when I come to work, is to build better relationships.
Thank you, Officer Hinson. And now let's hear from Officer Fabiana Harmon.
My name is Fabiana Harmon. I work in the Upper East Side Net area, and I've been with the department for 5 years. I always been a person that likes to help people and stand up for people that can stand up for themselves since I was a little girl. I never thought I was going to be an officer. That came throughout my experience in life. I decided that was what I wanted to do. The most memorable day, I think, is every time I go to the elementary school in my net area. I get satisfaction seeing the kids and how we interact with each other. They know I'm there for them and to protect them, and that they can count on me if they need help. One of the hardest days for me as an officer was to see how some of the people in the community were against us as police officers during these past protests, riots. It didn't change my way of thinking because I know most people support law enforcement, and I will always continue to do my job for them, for my department, for my community. We always do what the right thing is. It hurt me because I know how hard I work, and so does my co-workers. And yeah, it made me feel sad that people think that way about us. What I would like to the community to know about me is that I give my 100%, not only as an officer, but as a person, that we also have feelings and that we're here to help. We're here to protect them and to be there for them whenever they need us. We'll always be there, no matter what.
I want to thank those officers for sharing some of their insight and some of their experiences with us. Now, we want everyone out there to know, as we bring this show to a close, that the Miami Police Department truly cares for all of our citizens living within our communities. That said, let's speak to some of those citizens and get some of their insight and share some of their experiences working with the Miami Police Department.
Hi, I'm Sharia Elliott, co-founder of Arc of the City, and this is my husband, Terry Elliott. Welcome to the Wakanda Center.
We're going to show you around. Come on. Here at Arc of the City, we have incubators for small businesses and nonprofits that don't have an office. We allow them to use it. And of course, you see the history on the wall of things that we have done from 1997, opening up the first black-owned donut shop, to doing the Christmas on 15th Avenue Parade and Festival. Every year, this is the 13th year we're doing this event. These are, of course, some of the friends that we deal with in the past, celebrities from around the world. They are part of the Arc of the City in so many ways. We acknowledge certain individuals on our Wall of Fame on 15th Avenue. This is our conference room. This is where we have all our meetings and all of the business ventures that we put together here inside of this conference room. And of course, our beautiful city of Miami. And this is our hall.
Here we have conferences and our meetings and things like that that our organization provide for the community.
When there are community gathering and issues within the community that we want to speak about, we go on each location and bring people here to talk. They have a nice facility that they can come inside and discuss the concerns of our community. Let's go take a peek at my wife's office. See what she be doing every day.
Welcome to my office. This is where it all goes down, as they say. But I take care of all of it as the administration work for the Arc of the City and our businesses that we have in the community.
And here's my office. She said it goes down to her office, but it goes down to my office. This is where all the business happens here. This is where we get with a lot of the politicians to tell them our concerns about the community and what the community needs, how to enhance our community, and what new business ventures that we're going into. If you notice, I have some drawings here on the desk about some future businesses that we're looking to take abandoned, bladed buildings and rebuild them out to bring the community a lot more value. So this is what we do here at Arc of the City. Thank you very much.
Oh, don't tell me somebody broke in my car and stole my iPad. Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess I need to call the police. Hello? 911? I need you to send an officer, please. My car has been broken into and my iPad has been stolen. Someone broke in my car and stole my iPad. I had it on the seat here.
You had it on the front seat?
Yes.
What time did you park the car here?
About half hour ago. Is an officer coming?
No, we can do the report for you.
No indifference to you guys. I'd like to get an officer.
No problem, sir.
Mind.
We can call him for you. No problem.
No problem.
Hello, how y'all doing? What's going on, sir?
I have lost my iPad. Someone broke in my car and stole my iPad off the front seat.
Okay, where you have your iPad at?
On the front seat.
Okay, you know, leaving the iPad on the front seat, crime of opportunity. They send your iPad. How did you get in the car? You bust the window, you left the door open?
Left the door open.
Oh, you left it so easy for them?
Yes.
You gotta be a little more careful. I see you want them to do a report, so let me get your driver's license and registration and I'll do a report for you. Reference your iPad. You have insurance on your iPad?
Yes.
So here's your license.
Okay.
Here's your insurance card.
Okay.
Here's a case card with the case number on it.
Super.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to have a CPS come and speak to you and give you some more material about what happened, okay?
Good enough. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry to hear about what happened to you. However, I wanted to bring some flyers to you based on what the officers told me to remind you to lock your car.
Yes.
And these are just some tips that we try to get the residents to keep themselves and our community safe. You can look at these other brochures at your leisure. I hope you keep safe.
I'm going to try.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rosa Fernander. I'm the crime prevention specialist for the North District, which consists of Model City, Little Haiti, and Upper East Side. On this 2020 National Night Out, we want to remind you all to lock your doors to prevent becoming a victim of crime, such as auto theft or any type of burglary. Enjoy National Night Out, and thank you.
Welcome to the Edge. Come on in. So this is our academics and visual arts component. This is the West Wing. And over here is where we hold a lot of our virtual support for schools and the academic tutoring that takes place over here, as well as all the visual arts, fine arts, and those programs that we have over here. So let me take you to the next room. So this is our ideation lab, and as the name says, this is where many of the ideas that come out, all the creative content that comes out of the students are actualized over here. On the other side, I'll be able to show you how they turn that into merchandising, how they're able to take these ideas and turn it into an actual, into thought. So, this image that you're seeing, this mural that you're seeing right here, is a mural dedicated to former Commissioner Willie Gort. Willie Gort was a great supporter of ours for many years, and we dedicated this corner as the Willie Gort Reading Corner. As you see here, we are also a satellite site for Miami-Dade County Public Library. And I personally, I like the engage, educate, empower component. So we seek to engage kids through our culturally relevant programming, educate them via these instructions, via academic support, via life skill support, job readiness, and then empower them to be self-sufficient individuals and to be independent individuals. So this is our music production room.
But typically we'll take like a beat that we like off of YouTube, we'll upload it into this program, and then we'll start writing lyrics with the student, usually about like their past, about self-empowerment, about like their journey. And then we'll just take those lyrics, make it into a full song, and it's like a good form of self-expression. It helps the kid get stuff off of their chest, explore their creative boundaries and things of that nature.
So as I mentioned in the ideation lab, when the kids get those ideas and create them, we're able to put them on heat press. And they're able to take those things and be able to put them on hoodies, t-shirts, they press it down, and they come out with a t-shirt. So this is our dance studio. A lot of awesome things are going on. You might be able to get a quick inside look at what's going on in here. Currently, we're providing virtual school support and day sheltering for approximately 15 to 20 youth in foster care on a daily basis and help them from reoffending, becoming homeless, having a displacement in their case, or failing their grade. I'm gonna let lead teaching artist Ty share a few words about what he does here at The Edge.
What's up, y'all? My name is Ty Heater. I'm one of the teaching artists here at the Motivational Edge. I teach lyrical expression and music production. I just want to kind of just give a testimony real quick on how amazing and how impactful this space is. We work with all types of kids from foster care, BJJ, LGBTQ, and community kids. A lot of people, they treat some of these kids like they're invisible, and we just want to, engage, empower, and educate as many of them as possible.
The Edge has worked in collaboration with City of Miami Police and National Night Out for many years now, and we're excited to be a part of it again this year. For all of you watching at home from National Night Out, hope you enjoy your evening, hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. I'm Rudy, this is The Edge, see you here.
I want to thank those citizens for participating. And as we end the show, we want to thank everyone for participating and joining us for our first ever virtual National Night Out experience. Now, make sure to follow us on our website and on all of our social media platforms. That said, take it away, Chief.
Thank you all so much for joining us for National Night Out, virtual National Night Out. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stay safe, Miami.